Well, good evening and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. As we all know, it's Monday, and trust me, people, we're feeling the Monday blues today. It has been crazy. These are the energies we've been warning you about as Mars is amplifying that Cancer energy. You've got the Sun that's still in Aries, really pumping it out. Now, we only got a few more. The 21st is when Aries is, that's the last day of Aries. We're not far from it going over from Aries to Taurus. Now, mind you, Taurus, everybody says, grab the bull by the horns. Yeah, but then you got Cancer Mars going, let me sprinkle all this bullshit on you on top of it. So what's happening is you are trying to grab things by the horn and trying to make things happen for yourself. But at the same time, all of that's going down. You're finding yourself going, oh, wait a minute. I have a lot of emotion. I've got a lot of energy. I've got a lot of things that I needed to take care of, but yet still haven't got a chance to take care of it. Well, now's not the time to really grab the bull by the horns, especially with all that emotion behind it, because it's going to come out completely opposite. And the person receiving the information or the person doing what needs to hear or what needs to get done is going to hear it or misunderstand it or take it the wrong way. It's going to blow up. And we've got a Mercury retrograde and all this stuff coming. We've got there's all kinds of stuff going on in the sky. Let's just put it plain and simple. All kinds of things going on in the sky. So be careful about how you step. Make sure you guys are taking that step back. Look at the situation, and that way you guys can go forward. All right, guys, make sure we're sharing me out far and wide as we can. Guys, don't forget, tonight we've got another show. Right after this one, it's our special guest show. All right, we got Audrey. Hello. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? And we got Energy. Hi, Journey. Looking forward to hearing all the readings. Absolutely. I can't wait to be able to get everything out there and give everybody what they're looking for. And I can tell you guys right now, the energies are definitely not being heard the way you would like them to be heard. So just be ready for that, because it's definitely going to be a very trying week, because like I said, we are leaving Aries, getting ready to go into Taurus, as that all these different energies that are happening in the universe, which you guys can go and check out the transits in you on our YouTube channel. They're going to be able to tell you all that stuff that's going on. Guys, do know that we do have, if you'd like to get something longer than a 2-minute free reading, you guys can donate. We have a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, and a mega. Guys, anything from a loved one, asking questions about your loved ones and things like that, that is a mediumship question. So guys, make sure if you're wanting a mediumship question that you go to the donation link to do that for a mediumship question. All right, guys, do know that we are going to... we're going to be doing a lot of cool, fun stuff. We've got 4 new psychics joining us this week. So, guys, make sure we're tuning into that. And, guys, do know that we do have credits. You guys are earning credits for all the people who are donating. You are earning credits. And if you go, oh, yes, totally donating. All right, Casey. And so what I can tell you is that if you go over to the donation, when you click on that donation link, there's a couple other pages. One says reading credits. Those of you who have donated, your name is on that list. You have credits. If you'd like to use those, make sure you tell us on the show so that way we can put those credits towards your reading. Now, remember, at the top, it tells you how many credits it takes to get certain amount or certain types of readings. So, guys, make sure you check that out. She goes, need a few minutes. Be right back. All right, sweetheart. Energy says, yay, credits. That is just a customer appreciation to let everybody know that once you guys donate here, we are giving you guys the opportunity to earn credits towards free, one of the big free readings. So guys can earn credits in order to do that. Also, guys, if you would like anything like a general read, you guys can head over to the website, mypsychicconnection.com. And we also, if you need a medical or a legal question, please save those for the legal and medical professionals, as they're going to be able to best answer your question. We can get feelings on things, we can see things on that, but they will be best because that is their professional field. That's like going to the ice cream shop and asking if they would cut your lawn. It's just not going to happen. All right. So it's best that they may know somebody that can cut your lawn, but they're not going to be the ones to do it. Okay. All right. So, guys, make sure we are giving us all those hearts, giving us thumbs up, no matter where you're at. If you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you're giving us the thumbs up. Hit subscribe, ring the bell. If you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you guys are following and giving us hearts. We do appreciate that. And make sure that you guys, if you are going onto our YouTube channel and would like to ask your question 2 hours before the show starts, you can do so on our YouTube channel. Now, only 2 hours, because your question will disappear. We don't want your question disappearing. So, guys, make sure that it's only 2 hours before the show. All right? Well, let's get this party started and go ahead and grab our first question. Who we got up first? All right, we got Unique. She says, do you see me finding a house and moving in our before June? Lease is up. Okay, so when I see you finding a place when it comes to June, I honestly feel like you'll have a place set up. You'll have it scored. So I definitely feel like yes, but I'm going to tell you right now, now is the time to be searching. Don't stop yourself from looking right now. It's most definitely needed for you to go and start looking. Start now. Start now, because it is a process. We got 2 months before we get to, well, about a month left before we get to month and a week to get that taken care of. So I definitely feel like your best interest is to start looking now. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But the thing is that I want you guys to make sure, or Unique, I want you to make sure that you're taking care of this situation. So, all right. So, sorry, Christina, but we don't do that. We don't cut down anybody who asks a question here. We don't tell people that their question is stupid. We don't do that. Rudeness will get you blocked 1,000%. Not playing around with that. Everybody has a question. It's important to them. It may not affect you, but be kind and courteous, as everyone is kind and courteous to you when you ask your question. But don't be rude, because I can be just as rude. Ignorance will not be tolerated here. Absolutely not. All right, now that I got that out of my system, clearly, as I was talking about everybody and their energies acting crazy, Christina was a demonstration. We don't talk badly or poorly about anybody's questions, because that's not what we do here. Everybody here, this is a safe space, and you will not ever have to go through that. You will not have to deal with that. We don't do that here. All right, guys, make sure we're sharing. Share us out far and wide as you can. Guys, let's see those hearts. Let's see them thumbs up. Let's see everything that you guys can give to us, but we are not going to put up with nonsense. All right, look at those beautiful hearts and emojis. All right, good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for that. All right. Unique, I hope that helps. Sorry, we had a distraction for, ignorance, so we wanted to make sure to nip that in the bud before it got any further. Because we're not playing that game. We don't do that. I don't care if they asked if their dog has fleas. That is their question to ask. No judgment. That's what this is about. All right, guys, please hang in with us. I was doing something. And let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got up next? We got Sabrina C. Sabrina says, hi, Journey. Should I work for M Global, selling products and earning commissions, and be able to work at home to make extra money temporarily? And thank you. when it comes to that situation, I do feel like, yes, you're capable of making that happen and making it a goal. What I do find yourself doing is really liking it. So I noticed that you said temporarily making it happen, but I honestly feel like you're going to be able to make a bigger go at this. And I'm not saying that you're doing it full time. I'm just saying that I don't feel like you're going to want to let it go, because to you, it's fun. And I definitely feel like things are going to grow really quickly with that. So I definitely feel like, yeah, I want you to take that on. I want you to be able to move forward with it. I want you to get things done. So yeah, definitely do it. I feel like that is what is needed right now. So yeah, do it. I feel like you're going to be really good at it. It's actually going to surprise you. And that's what I'm seeing here. So the thing is that the energy that goes with it, it's not going to be, like I said, not going to become a full-time position. It's not going to be anything like that. I definitely feel like it's just a really good side gig. And I feel like you're going to get some education from it. She says, oh, awesome. Was expecting this to be said. I was awesome. I was expecting this to be said. To be, by the way, and moving out soon. Well, yeah, side gig. That's what I want. Absolutely. That's what you're going to get. But when it comes down to, I'm moving out. Okay. Or by the way, I keep saying to be honest, but it's her moving out soon. And congratulations on getting out of the situation. Good. Good for you. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep having fun here. Make sure we're sharing far and wide as we can. Let's go ahead and take the next person in line. Who do we got? Our mega reading. Whoop, whoop. Who do we got? We got Casey. She says, the director emailed me the link for the role and told me to apply. There's just a lot of politics going on. I know I'm the perfect candidate, but doubting now. Am I going to get this role? Absolutely. Absolutely. And don't be sorry. I see her saying, I'm sorry, Journey, for asking again. Don't be. Don't be, because this is something that is you need to know for you. And honestly, I definitely knew that you were the person that they wanted for this role. That was what I saw from the get-go. And even communicating with the VP, that would have got the ball rolling for you too. I don't really think that did you not communicate with him? Because I'm not seeing that communication. I'm not seeing the communication between you and the VP that would lead to this role. But what I do see is that even though with all the politics and everything going on in this job, I definitely felt like you were going to be the perfect candidate for this job. You were going to be able to solve these problems that were needed to be solved. And she says, the VP and the SVP is doing some shady stuff. He's traveling now. Okay, so that's probably why I'm not seeing communication between you and the VP and the SVP. So the thing is like what I got with you and the way things are moving, I do feel like you're perfect for this job. You're going to be able to solve some of these politics that people keep complaining about and talking about. And I just feel like you're going to create this balance. I honestly and truly believe that things are going to come together for you. But I wouldn't, she says, they posted it externally. Well, the thing is that this job is yours. I don't feel like anybody else is going to get this job but you. So when you get the information all filled out, you're going to get the job. You're going to solve the problems, including some of the ones that they weren't expecting. So with you in the role, being able to take care of everything and doing everything the right way, I don't feel, she goes, I applied today. Awesome. Awesome. That's exactly what you need, because I saw you with this job. So you're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to handle situations. You're going to be able to delegate things better than the way that they are currently. I really kind of feel like you got to rip it down to build it back up. She says, I know I'm getting an interview. Exactly, but not sure because you're nervous. Your nerves are taking over now. Confidence has walked out, and here came the nerves. And the nerves are saying, hey, are you sure you got this? So now you're questioning yourself rather than building yourself up. You're tearing yourself down. You've got the skills. 1000%. You have the skills in order to make this happen. So open that door, make it happen. Allow yourself to be in that role because this is something that you're going to be able to use on your resume to take you even further. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, once getting this position, I feel like you're going to hold it for a while, but I do see new opportunities that will arise. This is much later down the line. I'm not saying this is going to happen in the next few months. I'm talking like going into doing this for a year, and then after that, I'm seeing better opportunities that will open the door for you. She goes, oh, and I got the car. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear you got that car. That's great. You'll like it for a little while, and then you'll hate it, and then you'll trade it in, and you'll get another car. So that's how that one's going to work for you when it comes to the car situation. But I definitely want you to focus 100% on building yourself up rather than doubting yourself. We are in a very sensitive time, and doubting yourself with the Mars in Cancer, it's going to weigh heavier than normal. She goes, if I don't get this role, should I leave? But you're still opening that door for doubt. I don't doubt that you'll get the role. But in the weird chance that you decide you don't want it or you blow the interview because you're like, I don't want this job, because it is you're very capable of making that happen with nerves. But I can tell you right now, you've got this job. But if you didn't, I wouldn't see a reason to stay there. I don't see a reason. You could still work the full year that I was talking about, and other opportunities would come of it, but they're not as strong as the opportunities I see coming with this under your belt. This job, this title, doing this job is going to help your resume 1000%. I don't want you to not look at this opportunity and go, oh my gosh, this is going to help me. I need you to see the positive outlook that's going to provide you to furthering your career. And she put, yeah, this one is the next logical one. Exactly. The thing is that having this under your belt is going to build up your career and get you going and get you moving. But I don't want you to doubt yourself or beat yourself up or destroy yourself over this, because that's not what's happening here. You don't need to do that to yourself. We're in very sensitive times right now, extremely sensitive. She goes, I totally do. I just worry about the politics and I can't control that. Right. But you can create avenues to fix the politics in which they're complaining about. See, you're going to be able to be the fixer. So the politics of the business, you're not going to have to worry about, because things within your area, you will have running so smoothly, they won't even know what's going on. They're going to be so surprised at how you tear it down to rebuild it, to make it better. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you really making a difference and making it an easier transition for people to help and people to do the job that's at hand right now. So I want you to continue to keep motivating yourself and moving forward and doing the things that you need to do, because it is totally worth it. So make sure that you are hanging in there, doing what you've got to do, and putting all that you got into it. Now, remind you that the reason you're going to get this position is because you're going to give it all you got. Don't stop halfway through or not. She goes, I need some Leo time too. Too much going on that need that love. Absolutely. You will get that. But see, creating this job, getting this job for yourself, yes, it's hectic for about 2 weeks until you've got it under control. Once you've got it under control, boom, you're there. You're able to make the work happen, get everything balanced out, have Leo time, and still do the things you love to do. So not really going to change your scheduling as much, but I do want you to know that this is all going to come through for you. So don't put yourself in a position where you're beating yourself down. You will have everything that you need, including Leo time, and Leo will make sure to make time for you as well. So if your times are changed just a little bit, I see Leo adjusting his time to make sure that you guys get to spend that time together. So I don't feel like that is going to be affected, but I do know that things will come together. Okay, positive thoughts. Exactly. Take those emotions that may make you feel weak or make you feel insecure, and take those and turn them into positives. Turn the energy into a positive. Emotion, guys, emotion can go all directions. It is not a fixed direction. When you hear emotions, 9 times out of 10, you think someone's sad or they can't do something or they're upset about something. That's not the case. You guys can take these emotions and turn them into happy emotions, positive ones. She goes, anything else I need to know? Is there another candidate? No other candidates. I'm not seeing anybody. Now, I'm not saying that they wouldn't like to be able to interview somebody else because they would like to see if they're going to get something for less, because they know what they're going to have to pay you. But the opportunity to pay somebody less does tickles their fancy a little bit. But, you get what you pay for, and they kind of see that with some of the people that they interview. So they know damn good and well. She put the laughing emoji. But I want you to know that you've got this. You've got it in the bag. You're going to be able to do this. Keep yourself motivated. Do everything. Give them your all. Give them your all. You've got this. 100%. You've got this. This is something you need. You need this to be able to move forward. And this is going to help you financially as well. It's going to help your resume, which is only going to broaden your skills and give you better opportunities when it's time to finally, 1,000% sure? ? Well, I gave you 100%, sweetie. I gave you 100%, which I did see you getting the job, so I didn't feel any differently. So if you want 1,000%, then that's what you'll get. But make sure you're going in, giving them your all. Don't go in there and give them less than what you would have given them. Don't let your nerves get the best of you, because I can see that being a problem. It's already starting to creep in, and all you've done so far is applied. So don't let your nerves get the best of you. It's very, very important that you're capable of moving forward and getting all this done. But don't do that. Don't beat yourself down to a point where you can't go. She says, you're the best. I totally will knock it out of the park. Absolutely. Love that. Love, love, love that. And, don't doubt yourself for a minute. You have the skills and the energy and the drive to do what it takes in order to make this job work. And it's going to benefit you on a long-term level versus on the short-term level, okay? So this is going to benefit you even further down the road. But this will be the last position you hold with this company, as better companies do eventually come in about a year later. So this is good. This is good to have under your belt. So basically, it's almost like a countdown from the moment you start this position and for a year after that, because basically you're going to find something that just wows you, and the money's good, insurance is good, everything's good, the hours are good, how you do the job is good. So trust me, you've got great things ahead of you, but you have to get this part done first. She says, I'm excited. As you should be. As you should be. Go with what you're feeling. Go with what's happening in front of you. It is definitely going to get better. This is definitely something that's going to take you guys. When we talk about steps, this is one of the steps that she needs to take in order to get that better job for herself. So I know she's looking for that better position. Taking this job is going to provide that so she can go further. Definitely good stuff. I'm so glad that you've got the application in so you can get the interview, so you can score the job, so you can move further and get this taken care of, because, honey, it's only going to get better from here. She put, okay, I'll need to reply replay this again and again. My motivation. Absolutely. Keep doing it. I want to see you on here getting that, watching it over and over and over again, because it is most definitely needed. I think it will be a quick process. Absolutely. I don't feel like it's going to take long at all. As a matter of fact, I believe it's within a 2-week window. That's what you're going to get, as a 2-week window. And the funny thing about it is that the guy that held this position won't even be here when you finally start training for it, because, like I said, you're ripping it down to build it back up and do it correctly so it's not crazy. She goes, everything takes forever. Yeah. Well, 2 weeks isn't forever, but it will feel like an eternity. It will feel like an eternity. All right. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Casey, hang in there. Motivate yourself. You can do it. Keep telling yourself you can do it. She goes, yeah, I spoke to him today, and he is in his new company. Good. Bye. That's what you needed from him. Bye. I told you, when you first asked about this position, he would not be training you, because they don't like the way he was doing things either. Because the job wasn't getting done on time. It wasn't complete. Job posting needs to be up minute 5 days. A minimum of 5 days. Got it. But they won't get anybody. Not anybody that's worth a damn. They got the person they need. She's right here. I'm talking to her. Casey, keep motivating yourself and get yourself going, because it's definitely worth it. I definitely see you getting it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, don't forget, tonight after my show, you guys are going to meet one of the newest psychics that's joining us right after my show at 11 p.m. Casey says, you said this like a year ago, and I will have a title. Amazed. You will. And like I said, now, once you get this title, a year from now, a year from the day you get your position, she's, love you, Journey. Love you too, girl. A year after you get that position, a new one will come, but it won't be from this company. And by that point, you'll be ready to go. You'll be like, wait, more money, benefits? What is this? What's paid time off? You know, you'll be like, I'm on it. I'm on it. Get out of my way. It's going to be good for you, girl. All right. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take the next question in line. Who do we got? Who do we got for a 3-minute reading? We got Katie P. She says, will Jordan and I be able to get on the same page spiritually? Okay. So the spiritual situation will take time. I don't feel like you guys are going to quite make the same ideas of that. She goes, it's kind of rough understanding each other now. I think he is so stubborn. But I feel like this is okay, when it comes to the religious, spiritual side of things, I really don't feel like that is a fight that your guys' relationship is ready for. It's not your relationship is you're still building back the pieces. And it's almost like you guys are looking for an argument. And that's what I'm getting, is like, this is looking for a fight to happen. So the one thing about it is like, he is allowed to have his spiritual beliefs, but you're also allowed to have your spiritual beliefs. I know lots of couples that one is an atheist and the other one is a Christian. And everybody's like, well, how does that mix? It's not about their spirituality that's bringing them together. It's about the love in which they share. And they communicate, but they don't have to communicate about the spiritual side of things. Says, I don't want to fight. I just don't know if it's worth it anymore. Well, the only person that can really say it's worth it is you, when it comes down to the relationship. And this is one of the things I was trying to warn you about when it came down to this relationship. I knew where your heart was at, but this relationship is a rocky one. It's not You guys haven't got to the part where things are all, all clear, smooth, where you guys could have a conversation that may not be seen on both parties to be able to move forward. So don't beat yourself up. It's not a conversation I would have currently. With Jordan and the energy that I see coming with Jordan, I do feel as though if you guys slowly move with this, you can build back things. But he is stubborn. And that was the part that I wanted to warn you about prior, is that this is a relationship that's not going to be the best one. Now, I'm not saying you can't make things happen or make things work. She says, I like our relationship. I like him. But how can we go forward if we won't be on the same page? But it's only not being on the same page about one thing, sweetheart. Not every relationship is going to like everything the other one likes or believes the same thing as the other one believes. I can tell you right now, pretty much every relationship I know, one believes this and the other one believes that, but yet that doesn't keep them from being in the relationship. And I know you say you like your relationship and you like him, but you're already asking, is it worth it? That doesn't tell me that you like the relationship. But it's the most important thing. But spirituality isn't the most important thing. Everybody's allowed to their own beliefs, sweetheart. I think you need to reevaluate that situation, to be honest with you. If your relationship is okay, which I feel like there's still a lot of rocky road, I want you to focus on getting that part taken care of before having the spiritual conversation. You're both allowed to be spiritually different. And that doesn't mean that you're not on the same page. Doesn't mean you're not on the same page. You just think differently when it comes to spirituality, as everyone does. Everyone has their view. Will we ever be similar? Well, honey, your bell has rang, so I'm not going to go further into the reading, but I do feel like there are similarities. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm not going to go any further as the bell rang. Well, if you'd like some more information, you can donate to get another question, or you can call us on the website at mypsychicconnection.com, and I'm on there 5 days a week, so you guys can talk to me privately, one-on-one. All right, guys, let's keep it going and go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Gemma. Gemma B says, my daughter was meant to start a new job today as a special needs teacher, but her criminal background check and her ex-work reference haven't came through yet. She's so stressed. Will it work out? Okay, so when it comes down to Katie, you said thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. But when it comes down to you, Gemma, and your daughter's situation, I honestly do feel like it's going to work out. It's just taking a little bit longer than anticipated. I do feel like they are going to, I don't know if it got missed or hasn't been seen, or if it's the background check. I don't know if it came through in an email or what, but someone missed it somewhere along the line. And I do feel like they will end up contacting and finding out where that is, so she'll be able to do it. Is starting this week, I don't feel like that's a possibility until next week, because that information is still missing, and it's the criminal background check that they need 100%. Her last job reference, I feel like she'll get that taken care of. That's not a problem. It's the criminal background check that I'm seeing it's been received technically, but I don't feel like whoever's looking for it is receiving it. So it's there. It's misplaced with their facility. So what they need to do is they need to go back and start looking through emails or, even mail, whatever the case may be. It's either in the junk mail, spam folder, something. It's in something like that. physically, there is a copy of it as well that I feel like's tossed to the side and got mixed in with the rest of the mail. So give it more time and that will be cleared up. But unfortunately, until next week, sweetheart. I wish I could say it was this week, but unfortunately, that's just not what I'm picking up. All right, well, let's keep it going. Hey, everybody coming in. Guys, make sure you guys are following, liking, subscribing, giving us thumbs up, giving us heart emojis. Let's see it. Let's share us out far and wide as you can. Guys, we do appreciate it. All right, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? We got Audrey. Well, everything start working out with going, my brothers, going a lot with my brother. Everything is done on our side, but he's going back and forth with the house he's buying. They are making everything into pain. Thanks. When it comes down to your brother's house and the whole situation, I know it's more of a pain in the ass, and I do get that. I do get, she put 2. I get it, sweetheart. Typos happen all the time. So when it comes down to the brother situation, I do feel like he's going to get through this. I do feel like, yeah, he will moan and groan about it. And this is just what he needs to go through on taking care of everything. So I do feel as though that he's going to be able to make that happen. He's going to open the door, communicate with you, let you know what's going on, but not without attitude. He's getting a little bit overwhelmed is what I'm seeing. So it's the frustrations coming out, and it almost feels like he's in a state of anger where he's like, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not doing this, blah, 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 blah. And that's what I keep seeing with him. They keep throwing more and more and more down, etc. The thing about it is, and making everyone stressed, laugh out loud. Right, but he is. But the thing is that I do feel like he's going to go through with it. I do see him going through with it. I don't feel like he's not going to take care of that. I do feel like you're going to get the house. I know that he is definitely going to make put exactly what he said. I'm just staying put. Absolutely. I would not get in the hell in that. That's a he's bitching, stand back and let him bitch. You know, he'll say things like, I'm just going to give up, or I'm not doing that. I see in Cancer, Mars is not helping. It's like, ooh, let's add to that. Fire. What do you do when you add air to this? Watch it get bigger. What do you do when you add water to it? I can control it. All right. She goes, I have been. Exactly. Get out of the way. Exactly. Audrey, thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it, girl. Thank you so much. All right. Let's keep things going, guys. Don't forget, tonight at 11 p.m., we've got a special guest joining us. We have 4 new psychics joining us this week. So, guys, I know that you guys are excited, and I cannot wait for you guys to meet them. One of them I know for sure. 2 of them I know for sure. 3. Nope. 3. Oh, nope. All 4 of them. You've met all 4 of them before, but this was a while ago. And I can't wait for you guys to get a chance to work with them again and get some awesome reads tonight. So, guys, make sure you guys are tuning in tonight at 11 p.m. to see who I have on the list for you guys tonight. All right. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who is it? Who we got? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, who do we got? We got Katie P. She says, I wanted to know if we will be able to share the same beliefs in the future. Once we heal, once the rocky road pass. So I know that you want him to be on the same spiritual path as you. The thing is the only way that this is going to affect your relationship is that if you allow it to. I don't feel that, in all honesty, for me to be honest with you, I do not see him believing the same things you believe. Not when it comes to spirituality. Other things, yes. But spirituality, I just don't feel like he believes in certain religions. I don't believe he believes in a lot of things. He's more open-minded to the sense of, let's see what happens, versus, oh yeah, I totally believe in that. Oh yeah, I believe in this. She's like ever, honey, I can't say what I don't see, and I don't see that spirituality is not something you two are going to be able to. I mean, he's not going to make fun of you for it or anything like that, but as for him being on the same path, he's never going to think that way at this time. I'm going to say at this time because everybody has the right to change their opinion or change their mind on things. And there's a possibility, I'm not going to say ever, but right now, as far as I can see, I'm not seeing a change in his spirituality at this time. So that's why I'm saying I would stay away from spirituality as a communication right now, because it's not going to go in your guys' favor. It will cause an argument, and it's an unnecessary argument on a relationship that's so tender. I mean, like, it's made of eggshells right now, and you're trying to build it up and build it with steel and concrete, but yet we're still crumbling with eggshells. And I would hate to see that be what destroys something for you. But yeah, I don't feel like his viewpoints on this is definitely not going to change anytime soon. And I want to say something differently, but unfortunately, you know how I am about that, girl. I'll tell you, but I don't see his viewpoints changing. Not anytime soon. So I honestly would keep that. I would definitely keep away from the spiritual religious talk for now. I know that means a lot to you at this moment, but in order to repair this relationship, it's going to, she said, oh man, yeah, I know, I want to say something different so bad, but I can't because it's not what's coming through for me. And maybe eventually he will open up or become a little bit more open to the idea. But right now he's pretty determined what he feels is right. So that's not going to change anytime soon. I really wish I could say something different on that. But as for the other aspects of your life, you know, as long as you guys try to stay away from the religious talk, she says, I feel like it's all my fault. It's not. His thought on religion is it's a much different way of thinking that goes further back than your guys' relationship. This has been his thoughts for a very long time. Katie P, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it. Like I said, stay away from that conversation for a while. Build up the relationship. Maybe explain to why you believe the way you do. Read something together, but don't do it anytime soon. Don't do it anytime soon. I don't want you guys to argue. And like I said, fragileness means, uh-oh. She put, thank you. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you so much. And for trusting me with your question. I do appreciate it. All right, guys. So much going on, guys. Make sure if you'd like a deeper read, that was an example of a 3-minute reading. If you'd like something a little bit more in depth or a little bit longer, you guys can check out our donation link, and we will be more than happy to answer those questions. And donations guarantee your reading. And we got just a few minutes left. Well, not a few minutes. We got 15 minutes left of the show. We're going to keep on riding and go ahead with our next person. Who do we got? We got Melissa G. Said, hey, Ryan, is it safe to try dating again? I still feel for Travis, even though I've blocked him and going almost a week now. People know I'm single and have been asking if I'll go out. What I can say to that, was there another message there? I think there was a message there. Nope, it just did. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss out on anything. But listen, I definitely feel like going out on a date is one thing, but going out in general, just maybe with a group of friends, That's fine. Go with them. Have a little bit of fun. Go have a little bit of you time. Going and having a dinner, that's fine. Something serious, you're not quite ready for serious yet. Because, as you said, Travis is still in the back of your head. He's still there. And it is causing a lot of anxiety, and there's that missing. But to occupy your time and to go out and do something, abso-freaking-lutely. Go out, enjoy yourself. You're allowed to have fun. And I feel like this will help with you letting go of one person to start your journey into, no point intended here, to start your journey when it comes back to dating. It will take you a while before you find a person that you're like, oh my God, this is a relationship I want. This is a relationship I need. This is how I need to go in that direction. I need to be able to move forward. It's going to take a while for that, but it's not going to be forever where you don't find somebody, because that will happen. I don't believe that you're not going to, you're too cute, you're too sweet, and too wonderful to keep in the sad zone. So get yourself out of sad zone and allow yourself to go out with friends and even possibly go out for a dinner. Now let it. That's what you're doing. I held it. I was waiting for the bell, because the bell went off as I was talking, but I wanted to hold that in. She said, so no dating would be no. So dating would be a no. Well, technically, seeing someone or going out on dates is technically dating, but I would consider it more like seeing people until you felt more comfortable. So actually staying put with one person, I feel like, yeah, you're not quite ready. You don't need it. You don't need somebody to be a rebound. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take the next question in line. Who do we got next? We got Taylor. Taylor says, hello. I wanted to know what will transpire between Habib and I. We've been communicating. And she put 2 brown hearts and some tears coming out of her face. Is that a funny one or the sad one? That's a sad one. Oh, well, honey, what I can get here is that the energy that I'm seeing and the things that I see coming around, I definitely feel like communication does get better. I don't feel like things are going to be in a bad position. I definitely feel like you are going to be okay. I don't feel like you're going to solve all issues right now, because I do feel like there's stuff that's circling, but I don't feel like it's going to keep you from being around each other, staying around each other, having something transpire out of this. I get a lot of feelings coming out, and that's what is happening here, is like opinions, I would say, more of like about opinions versus actual feelings. So I'm getting the opinions from H. H is the one that's giving the opinions, and you're like, no, that's not what I mean. And I feel like he's not hearing you correctly. So I feel like it's being misunderstood, but I don't feel like it stays that way. It definitely feel like, yes, something will transpire from this. And I definitely feel like something is going to change, but I definitely want you to know that things will come together. I don't feel like this is in a bad position. It's just, there's a lot to talk about, and the opinions of things, that's what it is. It's an opinion. It's a misunderstanding, and that's where the opinion was formed. So I definitely feel like you're going to be able to take care of that. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question, Taylor. I do appreciate it, guys. Don't forget, right after my show, we have another show. Yes, we have a special guest on tonight. And Melissa says, thank you. Appreciate that. You are so welcome. And Taylor, nice, calm conversation. Nice, calm conversation. Hear them out and then rebuttal. All right. Let's keep it going. Who do we got next? We got Mahesh. Mahesh says, hey, Journey, that Muslim girl has a sister. I'm not seeing her around. Where is she gone? And will I see her around? When it comes to the sister situation, I keep seeing traveling. I get that she's not around because she's traveling. And from what I'm getting here, it'll be about a month before you see her around again. I'm definitely feeling like she's with family and friends. And so that's what I'm seeing there. So yeah, you're not going to see her for at least a month, the sister, that is. And I do feel like she will be back, but it's going to take about a month's time. So it'll probably be June because, well, the end of May, because we got this week and next week and then 2 more weeks. So it'll be May when you see her again, but it'll be closer to the end. But yeah, she'll be back. I definitely see her back. So, all right, guys, I'm working a little bit of. All right, here we go. But Mahesh, definitely see her coming through, and you'll see her again in a month. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, this is going to be the last question of the night. Last question of the night as we are getting ready for the next show. So, guys, get ready for that. That'll be happening in the next 5 minutes. The new show with the new psychic. It's going to be completely awesome. Mahesh says, amazing. Absolutely. Just expect it. Middle of next month, maybe the 3rd week of next month. So it'll be good. She'll be back around. But thank you. You are so welcome, Ash. I love his pictures. I always love that picture. I always like stare at the tattoo. I love tattoos. I don't have any, of course, but I like staring at them. All right. Let's go ahead and take our last question of the evening, guys. This is not totally the last question because we got another show right after this one. So, guys, let's get it started. All right, we got Norma. Norma says, should I retire in August or wait until January of 2024? So, August is definitely a good time for you, but I definitely feel like you're going to want to continue to stay working. So even though August is an option for you, I keep seeing you leaning more towards January. I know that you're ready to say, I'm done. But like I said, I definitely feel like things are going to lead you more towards January's of 2024. So, and that's okay because, about after we get into August, all of a sudden Christmas is here, Thanksgiving's here, this is here, that's here, and you're going to want that extra money. So continue into that new year and then allow yourself to leave with grace. You know exactly when you let go. You could make December 31st the last day you ever worked and then leave it at that. And she put, I so tried, but I'm looking at health issues. So I'll try, but I'm looking at health issues. I know that's being said when it comes to the health issues. I don't feel like that is going to be what keeps you from not continuing until January. I definitely feel like things are going to open up for you, but I want to say that they do open up for you when you go. I know medical is not something I'm supposed to touch in, but I don't feel like medical is going to be your problem. I don't feel like medical is going to be your problem. I do feel like you will hold it out because it's 3 months after that, and then it's sayonara, no more job. And then you're going to be able to breathe and feel good about yourself and have everything that you're looking for. Norma, thank you so much for your question, honey. Hang in there. And listen, I seen you leaning towards January. If you really want to take it in August, do so. And she put, I love my job. That's probably the other reason why I didn't see you leaving until January. Yeah. She goes, thanks. Yay. You are so welcome, Norma. But I did still see you leaning towards January. They may have a little bit of something to do with that too. All right, guys. Well, I know we're leaving 5 minutes early today, but that's okay because we got a new psychic coming on in 5 minutes. So we need to make sure that she's good and golden. And I'm going to head over to that show right now. So guys, I will see you in 5 minutes right here on this channel. Guys, have a beautiful night and I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.